just to bring it home. And he dreams at night of Woodstock and the day John Lennon died. And the music made him happy, and the silence made him cry. Yeah, he thinks of John sometimes, and he
We're the Midway High School cheerleaders here at Oak Ridge Utility District getting fired up for tonight's game.
Hey, Flames, let's go! Go! Hey, Flames, let's go! Go! Hey, Flames, let's go! Go! Hey, Flames, let's go! Go!
Let ORUD help you clean up after the game with the reliability and convenience of a natural gas water heater and the energy savings of a natural gas dryer.
Adding a natural gas grill to your home ensures that you will never have to run to the store before kickoff to fill up your propane tank again. Make the switch today.
Host your friends in style and be the envy of the neighborhood when entertaining this football season with natural gas appliances. Purchase from ORUD using the 0% financing.
Want to cozy up next to a natural gas fireplace after a chilly night at the field? Let ORUD help you with the play-by-play to truly make your house feel like a home.
So be the champion of your team and score a touchdown with Oak Ridge Utility District and Natural Gas, a winning combination.
I'm alive.
Football fans, and welcome to Wallace Blackfield here at Harriman High School tonight, where our Channel 12 game of the week will be a big one. It's between the Midway Green Wave and the Harriman Blue Devils. And David Queener, a lot at stake here tonight between these two teams as they look to advance in the playoffs.
This is a huge game for both teams tonight, Ron. You know, Harriman could get eliminated tonight possibly. Well, there's no possibility. I think if they lose tonight, they are eliminated.
Yeah, because they both have to go to Greenback or play Greenback.
Right.
And Midway still has to play Oliver Springs.
Oliver Springs,
so
the last game of the
tough
season.
Games for them.
Yes.
But we welcome you here to Channel 12 along with WYHM 580 and 103.9 FM on your dial. Glad to have you with us now so that wherever you are, in your homes, in your cars, at work, and if you're at work, don't let down on your efficiency. Just act like you're not listening to a football game.
That's true.
But glad to have you with us here tonight. And David Queener, when it's senior night, you know the season is about over.
Yeah, you know we're in what, week 7, as we say, and it's close to being over after tonight with 3 weeks left, and this thing's wrapped up. Playoff time.
Well, it's certainly flown by. A lot of good football games that you've witnessed right here on Channel 12, and as always, we enjoy bringing it to you every Friday night, and I don't know, we probably miss it when it's over as much as the kids, David.
We probably do.
But also, the big news this week in high school football in our area happens to be over at Powell, where a couple of youngsters have been ruled ineligible. They forfeit 6 wins, and you talk about Christmas coming in October to a couple of teams. Christmas is here for Campbell County, for Clinton, for Carnes, all now with a chance to go to the playoffs, when Tuesday they weren't thinking about the playoffs.
That's true. They even had a penalty for the loss. They even got fined for the loss because the young man played in the loss game too. So they got penalized $700, $100 for each game. So they got a penalty for that game too. Even though you lost, it still got penalized. But Ron, it's messed that region all up. I mean, Clinton's got a scenario. West still has a scenario. Carnes does, and Campbell County does. So all those games left. Do you know what the best thing about it? They got it. Take care of business, win the games you're supposed to, and you're in the playoffs probably.
Well, you're exactly right, and it it just doesn't take but just an infraction like that to get you, and you have to sort of we talk about the TSSAA a lot, but David, they acted quickly and properly.
It was quick. We knew about it, and I say we, me and Jonathan Cox knew about it last Friday night. We didn't say too much about it. We just said pay attention. And Wednesday night, we sort of broke some of it Wednesday night a little bit more than what some people were. So, it's a sad situation. I'm going to tell you who I feel sorry for. I don't feel sorry for the head coach or the school or the athletic director. I feel sorry for the seniors.
That's right.
The seniors that's on that football team. It's not been to the playoffs in the last 2 years. I feel sorry for the seniors,
right.
Just the seniors. So maybe they'll find out whose fault it was and they'll correct it. I don't know how you correct it other than you fire somebody probably.
David, a name that's synonymous with Harriman football, Jermaine Copeland, his son has just been introduced. So Jermaine and his wife are out here tonight, and what thrills that he.
Is that him right there?
That's him right there.
Okay.
That he put on this field right here. So senior night here at Harriman, and we certainly want to say thanks to all of these seniors who have helped supported this program and worked hard and it's not many kids from Harriman can say they beat Kingston 3 out of 4 years, can they?
Sure can't, buddy.
Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. So we've got a slate of games around the region. Let's take a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll talk about some games of interest around the area.
Breaker, breaker, good buddy. We've just rolled in from Georgia with a truckload of throw rugs.
That was back in my truck driving days, many years ago. Rugs are still rolling in from Georgia every month, featuring Oriental and contemporary area rugs, carpet-style throw rugs, and much more. All rugs are sold at the lowest prices possible. Find your rug at Hammer Stores.
Roan Metals Group has been serving East Tennessee for decades. Locally owned and operated with convenient hours of operation. Roan Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing's too big or too small. Still have that clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Roan Metals Group are specialists in industrial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Roan Metals urges you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. A member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Roan Metals Group. Turn that scrap into cash.
Evans Mortuary has been serving the needs of families in and around Roane County since 1976. As established members of our hometown community, we understand the security of dealing with people you know you can trust. We build our reputation on this trust. The Evans family appreciates the confidence the community has expressed in us over the years and will constantly strive to earn that favor. Evans Mortuary, 805 North Gateway.
Mulch & More in Midtown is your landscaping headquarters. Mulch & More offers mulch, the best topsoil in the area, all types of gravel, sand, pea gravel, either loose or in bags, creek rock, river rock, field stone, mountain mist stone, railroad cross ties, straw bales, fence posts, farm gates, and much more. Mulch & More offers backhoe and dump truck service. And Mulch & More can also demolish a house or building on your property, and they'll haul it off for you. Give Gary a call today at 865-740-5229 for Mulch & More in Midtown.
It's time to look closer to home and energize America with fuel made in America. Natural gas is a cleaner, safer, more efficient, and more affordable energy choice. ORUD is your family's comfort provider. Natural gas is the responsible choice for your family, your wallet, and the environment. Gas is a great value, but it is also the best way to cook, heat your water, and warm your home. If you want the best for less, switch your house to natural gas.
Big E's Deli and Market is now open in Rockwood at 326 North Gateway Avenue. They have both 100% gas and gas with ethanol. They are open from 6 a.m. until 11 p.m., 7 days a week. Come by and visit the new owners of Big E's. They have all types of sandwiches in the deli, plus competitive gas prices and the coldest drinks in town. That's Big E's Market, 326 North Gateway Avenue in Rockwood.
Well, David, if you don't think that that memories matter, most of the senior football players tonight, their most favorable memory, beating Kingston 2 and 3 times during their career.
Yeah, that and beating Rockwood also. So, yeah, there's been a lot of that said tonight. You're right.
So a very successful group of seniors leaving here. They've done something that Jermaine Copeland couldn't do. They've done something that a lot of good ball teams here weren't able to do.
One guy said most proudest moment he had is being the first out of 3 brothers to beat Kingston a couple times.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a rivalry in the family.
It's it's something that that a lot of good teams weren't able to do. Around the area tonight, Union County, and they have 2 big wins this year, or 4.
Oh, no, they got 4 wins. They're 4 and 3.
Okay, and they're going to Elizabethton, so their chances tonight probably aren't very good. But who knows? Coach has probably got a few wrinkles.
He might have. Strange things happen.
Dobbins Bennett is at Farragut tonight, and Farragut continue their streak. Science Hill is at Hardin Valley. Jefferson County at Morristown West, and it's amazing how many of those teams from Upper East Tennessee have to come into Knoxville and play 2 or 3 times a year.
Well, I think Kingsport upsets Farragut tonight, and Science Hill gets Hardin Valley tonight. I think there's some upsets tonight in Knoxville.
You think Kingsport upsets?
I think Kingsport upsets Farragut tonight. They're going to be looking past them because next week's game with Bearden, same scenario.
Wow. Greenville at Sullivan South, Catholic at West Green, Gatlinburg Pittman at Austin East, Central is at Carter, Seymour at Gibbs, Cofield at Greenback, Midway at Harriman on our game of the week here tonight. Lookout Valley at Oakdale, Sunbright at Oliver Springs, Northview Academy at Pigeon Forge. It'll be Kingston at Scott, and Kingston needs that win.
Oh, in the worst way.
In the worst way. Carnes will be at Campbell County, and that's a playoff.
But somebody needs to win.
Either team. Clinton at Fulton. That could be a tough task.
Could be ugly.
For Clinton. Powell will be at West in a game we talked about. Just because of the situation.
Better have extra security tonight, that game.
Stone Memorial will be at Lenore City. Grace Christian at CAK, and just to see how quickly things change. That was a rivalry at one time that was big time.
And both programs have really fell on hard times since they moved over and started playing on the private side. So it makes you wonder if they're rethinking their decisions to play where they can be legal, but you play over on the public side, and it really stands out that the struggles that both those programs have. You got an ex-state champ there in CAK. Rusty Riley was the coach. And I just think playing on the private side, it sort of evened it out a little bit for them. They found out it's not like what they thought.
That's right. But we're here at Wallace Black Field. The folks on the field tonight have played in the alumni game between Harriman and Kingston. And I'm not sure if this is all that survived or what out of that game, but that was a pretty big game. So $1,200. So that's not a bad deal. Pretty good proceeds. So that's always a good one. And I think right now Rockwood and Midway players are practicing for a game to be held next month. So trying to raise a little money for the Booster Club. So we'll see how that goes. But David, as we've looked through this season, we've talked about a lot of teams, but really no real surprise. We thought Oliver Springs was going to be good. They've pretty much made us look good on that prediction. We had, we thought Kingston would be a little better than they were. We didn't think Kingston would be that. We didn't expect Rockwood. Of course, Rockwood's lost to Midway through our projections out of that to some degree. So, but really not much.
I think the surprise here for me is Midway. I mean, they're in a tough meet. They're in the meat of their schedule, but they done exactly something we talk about all the time too. Winning games you're supposed to win.
That's right.
And that's what they're doing. I mean, it's got them in shape. Now you got to really win. You got to really come up with one now.
Yeah, after the big win against Rockwood, they had part of their schedule where they could continue to grow a little bit and get a little better, and unfortunately for them, the backside of their schedule is the heavy part.
It is. It's real heavy too. It's real heavy. I mean, real heavy.
So. Having said that, the last couple of games for Midway is really going to determine how they finish, and I think we've counted. They don't have a big roster; they can't afford to get anybody.
No, they can't. About 24 kids.
Keys to the game here tonight, and as you look at Region 2 right here, you see Cofield and Greenback. They play tonight, so that's probably going to be for the region championship. Oliver Springs, they should get a win tonight. And then the Midway Harriman situation that we have right here.
Well, we're playing for fourth place tonight. That's what we're playing for.
So it's a big game for both of these teams, and it'll be an interesting matchup. As you look at this game, I think Harriman has the potential to be more physical than Midway. I think where Midway hurts you a little bit, David, is the speed at receiver. So if you don't have good defensive backfield play against Midway, you could be in trouble.
Yeah, a little bit. And Harriman's in the explosive team. I mean, they got some playmakers. I look forward to seeing Midway tonight just to see. That's a team we talked about. We've been waiting for them to do what they've been doing, along with Oliver Springs. So I think it'd be interesting. Now, this ought to really be a good football game. Don't get up and leave.
I think it can be because of what I'm saying. I think it's going to be interesting to see how Coach Tapp plays this game from a defensive side. He's got some players on this team that have the ability to get after you. Eli McAbee, we'll call 54. We'll call his number a bunch tonight. You've got some other kids. The Cocker kids will be big time players.
Every year, Ron, when we see Midway play, they're in every game. I mean, just every game.
Yeah,
it's a well-coached football team. They play really hard for their coach. They might be outmanned tonight, but they'll play really hard. You'll never know it. So I think this is going to be a really good ball game. I really do.
Well, again, welcome to Channel 12, Game of the Week here tonight at Harriman, and also on WYHM. So if you're listening, welcome aboard. And we'll take a break. Be back here at Wallace Black Field for more pregame after this.
For 30 years, Reno Sporting Goods has been a leader in supplying the highest quality equipment and apparel for sports teams throughout East Tennessee. Athletes, fans, and coaches alike rely on the knowledge and experience that only Reno's can provide. For the best in team sports, shop Reno Sporting Goods.
With so many places available to shop for a new car, people are often left wondering how to choose. Why not come to the place that's been providing excellent customer satisfaction for over 45 years, Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman. We are the only dealership in Tennessee to have won the Subaru Love Promise Award for 7 years in a row. Read our online reviews and you'll see that Earl Duff Subaru is the right choice for all your automotive needs.
Available in 7 or 8 passenger models. The all-new 2019 Ascent is available now at Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman.
There's only one thing better than owning a Simplicity lawn tractor or zero-turn mower, and that's purchasing it at your neighborhood Simplicity dealer. It's like getting a free outdoor power equipment expert who will help you select, operate, and maintain your equipment for years to come. So visit your local Simplicity dealer today and get a free expert with every purchase.
The Harriman Utility Board provides electric, gas, water, and sewer services for the city of Harriman, as well as most of Roane and Morgan counties. Recent major projects include an upgrade of our 161 kilovolt electric substation. Another ongoing project is the rehabilitation of an antiquated sewer system, including an upgrade of our wastewater treatment plant. These projects will improve the quality and reliability of these services and meet state and federal requirements. For more information, visit our website at hub-tn.com or call us at 865-882-3242.
Reno Sporting Goods, your first choice for sports equipment. On the court, on the field, or in the stands, Reno's has the brand names you want. All the latest from Adidas, Under Armour, and more. From custom embroidery to screen printing, it's all about the game. For over 30 years, Reno Sporting Goods.
The Harriman Utility Board is committed to providing safe and reliable natural gas service to our customers in Harriman and Roane County through the use of safe operational procedures with trained and knowledgeable personnel. An odorant is added to natural gas and maintained to a certain level so that in the event of a gas leak, it can be easily detected. If you smell or suspect a natural gas leak, please call the Harriman Utility Board at 882-3242. We can be reached 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Planning a funeral can be difficult at best, but it can be a lot easier if you work with people who care. That's Davis Funeral Home in Harriman and Wartburg. Davis Funeral Home gives attention to every detail, ensuring your loved ones will be remembered with honor and integrity. Davis Funeral Home works very hard to give you the most professional service possible. Davis Funeral Homes, Morgan Avenue in Harriman and Old Mill Road in Wartburg. Davis Funeral Homes, people who care.
Well, welcome back to Wallace Blackfield here tonight, where the big game tonight between Midway and Harriman. And as is the case a lot of times, Harriman will be marching onto the field through the stands. Tradition that started here several years ago. The band, nice rendition. And also we need to say congratulations to the principal here, Scott Callahan, for receiving an honor. He's one of about 52 principals in the state that was part of a rural education program. So congratulations to him. This is not all just about athletics. It's about getting in the classroom, and congratulations to Harriman High School and to Scott for bringing Roane County a little academic recognition. So congratulations. And is it a little, I feel a raindrop or two here, David. You?
No, I'm inside the building, buddy.
But I felt like it must have bounced off this speaker here.
Well, I didn't feel any.
But the Blue Devils coming out. Midway is waiting to come out on the field. So, folks, we're just a few minutes away from kickoff on the Mulch and Moore kickoff, and we'll have our first Hammers first down shortly thereafter. So, get to the refrigerator and get your Coca-Cola and Pepsi or whatever you're drinking, and popcorn ready, and sit back because it's Friday night. If it's Sunday, it's Meet the Press. If it's Friday night, it's high school football.
High school football, buddy.
And folks have heard about all the Meet the Press. They want to have about all the press they want for a while, I think, during this week. So sit back and enjoy the football game here tonight. Coming to you at Wallace Blackfield here in Harriman, Tennessee. You see the Blue Devils coming across there now, and Coach Tapp getting all wired up here and getting ready for this ball game. Nervous as a cat, we know that, David.
Oh yeah, we do. He's nervous. Probably throwed up.
So we want to thank our sponsors tonight. Without them, we wouldn't be doing this. So thanks to our fine sponsors for believing in the kids and believing in the opportunity to showcase them, and we appreciate them being a part of high school football here on Friday night. But
what has Kennedy and them done? They got the freeze game going on here or something, the freeze play for the coin toss?
Well, there's still a few minutes left here, and I think
well, he's trying to get some TV time right now.
I think he's waiting here just a little bit to meet the teams. You know, they have to go by the book, so the time, you know, the play clock's got to wind down just a little bit before it gets time here. But you know, now we've got a clock operator, a 40-second clock operator. They've really added to the cost of a high school football game.
But I think tonight the guy that's doing the clock, he's doing the 40-second clock too, if I understood him right.
Well, I thought they had two. I thought they called two names out.
Well, maybe they did. I thought they only had. He said one guy was doing both, but I might be wrong. We'll see here. No,
well, in most cases, one can't do one of them, so I don't know. We've had that problem.
I'm not going
before.
there.
Well, I'm just saying.
I don't evaluate the clock operators.
I'm just saying. Well, I don't either. It's just
well, you just did.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying when it's supposed to stop and it's running. You know, we had a couple of those, and you'll admit that.
You'll get a call from Mr. Buchanan like I do.
That's all right. That's all right.
Because I've got several this year.
I thought last week was one of our better games.
There's a few things Kennedy missed. I talked to Buchanan Saturday about that, and he said he would straighten it out. It was a really. You're probably right. It probably was one of the better officiated games that we had last week down in Rockwood.
Captains for Harriman, 54. Eli Maccabee. 3 is Tredez Copeland. 5. One of these numbers are going to be hard. You get to Dakota Coca, and 65 is
Harriman's the first.
R.J. Hudson. So Harriman wins the toss, and they want to go on defense first. So Midway now will tell them where they're going to be. Jason Taylor, number 8.
879.
Preston Frizzell, 73. And what other number did you say?
I thought you said 7. I thought it was 79.
No, 23.
23 and 7
is Hunter Mims.
73. You're right. I just couldn't see it.
Numbers are going to be tough, so stick with us. But the officials now have done their job. Pre-game ceremonies are over. The Harriman band is still on the field, so they'll be playing a little hoorah music as the teams arrive. So, again, welcome to Friday night high school football here at Wallace Blackfield in Harriman as the Midway Green Wave come onto the field. Coach Ryan Mitten, coach of the Midway team, and, of course, Coach Tapp for the Blue Devils. So here come the Blue Devils. You know, one of these days, somebody's going to sneak out, and instead of putting paper, they're going to put a piece of plywood up, and somebody... That might happen at West tonight.
It might happen. I thought for just a minute the officiating crew was going to run through that thing. Kennedy lined them up 2 by 2 by 2 to run through it. I think.
No, they're not going to. They're not going to take a chance. They're not going to gamble.
Yeah, we don't need to get one of them hurt.
That's right. That's right.
They're too valuable. We need them.
So the officials mark the ball where Harriman will kick off, and the officials take their place. Folks, we're ready to play football here at Wallace Blackfield. Again, welcome.
It's a great night.
And thanks to our sponsors. And I'll tell you what, they're using up all my money down at the concession stand. I mean, the hamburgers down there smell wonderful. And all I could do was just buy the meat.
Is Drac here tonight?
Drac's on his way.
Drac's on his way, okay. I don't know if he's here or not.
So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, ready for another high school football game, week 7. And kicking off for the Blue Devils will be Mikhail Moore. And again, it will be the Mulch and Moore kickoff. And boy, we're at a time of the year when Mulch and Moore is the big item. The official telling them
Sure
to
is.
back off. I thought we were going to have a penalty already, but Mulch and Moore, all of your rock needs, anything you need, Mulch and Moore is the place to be. So the kick is going to be a squibbly kick. It'll go out of bounds as it makes a 90-degree turn, and so Midway can have the football on a Hammers 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Pretty good field position.
Excellent field position.
So the Blue Devils now appear not to. What they're going to. They're not sure. Okay, now the Blue Devils know that Midway has declined the penalty, so wasn't sure what the Blue Devils. Now they come up to the line of scrimmage. So for Midway, Taylor is in the shotgun. He has a double wide out to the right and to the left. Tight end on the right side. Burton's in motion, looking down the field, and they're going deep right off the bat, off the fingertips. Lyle, and I think if Lyle had kept running, David, he might have. It looked like he might have stopped a little bit.
I think he stopped. He hesitated a little bit.
Or he cut his route off. Maybe that's what it was. But he had it looked good, and then he sort of peeled his route off. But he got a fingertip on it. 2nd down and 10 for Midway, and they want to go. They want to hurry up. Taylor again out to the left, dumps it off. It's complete to Lyle again. And Lyle is going to have the first down if they mark it. He crossed the 45-yard line. Where are they going to mark it?
I think it's going to be a little short.
Well, he crossed the 45. Let's see. The foot is right there at the marker.
First down.
So 35 to the 45. That'll be a first down for Midway. And Midway's in a hurry. They want to play. They've got trips out to the top of your screen. They give it up the middle, and he'll pick up 5 yards. That's Burton. So Midway coming out here on offense and moving the football. 2nd down and 5 on the first possession for the Green Wave. Again, this time Burton cuts it back, and the Blue Devils are there to make the stop. He'll gain nothing. Good play that time by the Blue Devils.
Harriman was not even ready that time defensively.
Burton with a nice cut, but the Blue Devils come up and make a nice stop. A host of Blue Devils on the play. 3rd down and 5 for Midway now. So you'd assume that Midway will put it in the air this time, and a whistle is going to blow from the sideline judge, and that's either going to be illegal procedure or sideline warning. Illegal procedure against Midway. So what was a good 3rd down and short is now going to be 3rd and 10. So Coach Minton now will probably have to look to his chart and come up with his first 3rd and 10 play. And that's exactly, he's looking at his chart as we speak.
I told you we only have one clock operator tonight.
One may be up here in the press box.
That's all I've seen right there, so I'm still saying one.
3rd and 10 as they look back, and it's going to be completed pass and a whistle blown. Is it a quick whistle?
Wow.
It's going to be a gain of 1 on the quick pitch. So Taylor on the completion, the Blue Devils do a nice job. I think that's Love out there on the stop for the Blue Devils. And Frost. So deep for the Blue Devils now is Hannibal. Lyle will do the punting. Good snap. Kick is up, and it's a short, wobbly kick that's going to take a Harriman bounce and be blown dead at the 26-yard line. So it'll be a Hammers first down for the Blue Devils. First possession of the night for the Blue Devils. They do their job defensively. 9:40 left in the first quarter, no score. And the Blue Devils now will go to work offensively. And David, I think Love.
Speed, buddy.
Love is wearing number 2 tonight, so he may be on senior night. He may be honoring Cromwell by wearing number 2 tonight.
I think so.
So Harriman has 3 wide receivers to the top of your screen. They give to the fullback, and he'll pick up about a yard. So Copeland on the run, and Golston will have the stop for Midway. Goldschmidt. 2nd down and 9. As the Midway band peps it up a little bit across the stadium, Hannibal comes split to the bottom of your screen. Love back to throw. Looking, has a man in the flat, overthrows him, and really had 2 men about 3 or 4 yards apart. Hannibal and Cox both were in the area. So 3rd down and 9, and David, that was a little slow developing.
Yeah, I don't know who was throwing it to, really. He overthrew the first one and he underthrew the second.
So Hannibal now went out, comes back in. Frost goes wide to the right. And I'm going to guess you better watch Frost tonight. Wherever Frost goes may be where the ball ends up. Love back to throw, looking. And nowhere for Love to go. He's hit for a loss of 1. Excellent one-on-one coverage against Frost down the field.
There was. They got him on the island, too, sort of playing man-to-man a little bit.
Nowhere for Love to go.
Yeah, nowhere for him to
and
go.
He's flushed out.
3 and out.
Coming in was Goldschmidt again for the and Taylor by Midway. So 4th down, and on Harriman's first possession, they'll go 3 and out. So it's a good snap, and it's a high kick. It's going to be a short kick, and it takes a good Harriman bounce, and it will be blown dead at the Midway 40-yard line. Look somewhere tonight for Midway to try to come after a punt.
Well, I thought they almost got it right here. Ooh, he just barely missed it.
You know, it's taken a count of about 4 or 5. So put it in the back of your book. As Midway now will take over on their second possession. They'll spread the field. They've got 2 wideouts to the top, 2 to the bottom, and a man in motion. Comes Burton. Taylor back to throw, and he's being pursued, and he'll go down all the way back to the 26-yard line.
Big loss.
And David, I'm having a hard time with the numbers.
Well, they're hard to see. We're way up here in the sky. It's a great view. But
I want to say that was number 60.
I couldn't tell.
Mason Coca. 2nd down and a long, long way for Midway. So now you may be a little more conservative than you wanted to be. Taylor now back. He's going down. He's got a man wide open, and he makes the catch.
Wow.
And he will go all the way.
2nd and 23, Ron. 2nd and 23. That's a big play right there.
Huge play as they just go and do a little fly pattern, and Taylor throws it right up, right in stride. Mims, I think, was the receiver that took it. David, that was about 75 yards. Wasn't it on the 25?
I thought it was on 35. 65?
So the kick is up and no good.
No good. We could have predicted that.
Breaker, good buddy. We've just rolled in from Georgia with a truckload of throw rugs.
That was back in my truck driving days, many years ago. Rugs are still rolling in from Georgia every month, featuring Oriental and contemporary area rugs, carpet-style throw rugs, and much more. All rugs are sold at the lowest prices possible. Find your rug at Hammer Stores.
David, we talked about it in the pregame. Defensive backs are the key tonight against Midway.
We did.
Because they're going to throw it. And as the game progresses, look for them to throw a lot of little slants, bubble screens, anything to just get one-on-one against a linebacker or a defensive back. So it's another Mulch and Moore kickoff. And you can give Gary Baisley a call, 865-740-5229. Mulch and More. So Lyle will kick off now for Midway. And David, the lack of a lot of depth on the kickoffs, both of these teams are going to get pretty good field position on every kickoff.
Yeah, here's another kick.
So this one's coming short to the 35, and he's going to get it out to the 42. So, again, pretty good field position.
He keeps that ball to the inside. I think he picks more yardage up instead of getting it to the sideline.
Yep.
Just be honest with you. Said we got a flag down. Hold on a minute. I see it there in the middle of the field now with a hash.
So they're sorting it out. Blocking the back, maybe?
That or offsides, maybe.
I believe they're going against Midway, aren't they?
Oh, we'll see here in just a second. What was that?
Well, they were giving each other 5 and got penalized. Let's the knuckles.
Well, let's listen to the guy announce it. I don't know.
Crack back block?
I guess. Never seen the call.
I've never
They've
seen.
made some
I've
calls
never,
this year that I've never seen.
I've never seen the symbol for it. But anyway, that moves it to the 45-yard line of Midway. So Harriman, excellent position.
We're not the only ones stumped. The PA announcer is too.
Love this time will give it to Copeland. Copeland finds running room up the middle, and he'll get it down to the 35. He'll be about a yard short, so a 9-yard burst for Copeland. Dresden Copeland that time from the fullback position rumbles his way. And Taylor's on the stop for Midway, so 2nd and 1. This may be a spot right here. They send Frost out wide to the right. They may want to go for it all right here on 2nd and short, David. It's a good time to do it.
Yeah, it's a free play, sort of.
And another flag whistle, and this one's on the sideline. And is it going to be illegal substitute? No,
Nope.
He's got illegal motion. He didn't give illegal motion on the side over there.
Cut him on the radio. We got to get us one of them radios.
It's going to be 2nd down now and about 6 for the Blue Devils. 6:35 in the first quarter. It's 6-0. Midway with the lead. They've got it wrong on the scoreboard. But Midway is in the lead. Now, Love back to throw. He's got a man in the flat. That's Frost. Frost can't avoid Taylor, though, in the wide open tackle.
Number 2, quarterback Alan Love.
And it'll be 3rd down and 3.
Number 8, Bradley Frost.
Good open field tackle out there, David, or he had some running room.
He did.
3rd and 2.
So 8 tackles, 8. Big 3rd down play, and I'm sure right here, probably goes for 4 down territory. And Love keeps it. Can he get him away? He cannot get away from the defensive end. So it's a loss of about 3. Right here you see Love pulls it back, and coming in for Midway on a nice play is Goldschmidt. And how many times have we called his name already in this first 7 minutes?
A bunch.
So it's 4th down and 4. Coming in for Harriman to punt will be Mikael Moore.
Powell leads Knox West 6-0.
David, and Midway probably needs to come up a little bit to try to catch the ball in the air so it doesn't take those crazy bounces. And it's going to be a short kick.
It takes a Midway bounce.
And it takes a Midway bounce back to the 20-yard line. Those are the ones you almost have to try to catch in the air to keep and avoid a bounce.
See, it's going to be interesting to see what Midway does right here. See if they come back, maybe look at the same thing again. Because they just missed him the first time. They got him a second time, though.
It's 4:51 left in the first quarter. And again, the Harriman defender has got man-to-man coverage out wide to the right, as well as trips down at the bottom of your screen. So Taylor getting the play in from the bench, and they've got it wide open. They're a wide open team. And this time Taylor, he can dump it out here. Oh, he had a man in the flat out here, David.
I don't know that he's seen him.
He had a man in the flat, but the Blue Devils Getting back at the 15-yard line.
I think they like it 2nd and 15 or 25.
And coming in for the Blue Devils again was Mason Coca. 2nd down, 13 for Midway. Line up in the same formation. Well, they're this right side over here. There's a flag, and that's probably going to be motion against Midway. They've got trips out here, David, and that's offsides Harriman. So Harriman will give them 5 of it back. Boy, if you're a coach, you hate to see that.
Penalties killed. That and turnovers. Late 4 receivers to one side.
Back to throw. Looking again.
Here we
back
go.
Down the field. He's got a man.
Oh, he's
it's
wide.
complete.
Catches.
And it'll be out to Kyle Lyle. Lyle will be to the Harriman 48-yard line. And David, that ball was in the air a long time. Even if you were close on that one, you could have run it down, right?
Yeah, it was in the air for a pretty good while. It's pretty.
You can see right here, that's a long way.
Rainbow throw.
And actually, Midway had 2 receivers in the same area. Heron on the stop for the Blue Devils. But again, 3rd down, big play, David. 1st down at the Harriman 48-yard line. And, David, neither of these teams can afford to come from behind very far.
No, Harriman needs to put a stop on right here. And neither team can afford to lose any players, neither.
And, David, at some point, if you're Coach Tapp, you almost may have to bring a linebacker to try to just put pressure. That's how they've stopped him, by putting pressure on him.
Well, I just wonder how much longer they're going to stick to the man-to-man part of it. That's what it appears to me that they're in. They could be in something. I don't know what they're in, but it looks man up. This guy out here, closest to us, he's all but himself. There's nobody back standing in the center of the field.
Darby has, you talk about an island.
Yeah.
And that's a little bitty island he's on,
he's
too.
He's on it.
Back to throw. Again, down the middle. He's got a man.
Wide open.
And he just gets behind the player, and Lyle gets behind him again. And right now, David, there's confusion. The defensive backs looking at each other. There's confusion in the secondary for the Blue Devils.
They just threw their hands up. He was wide open.
And at this point, Taylor, the quarterback for Midway, is having his way.
He sure is.
So Midway now will chase points now. They'll try to go for 2. And I'm not sure that just some kind of a slant wouldn't work right here, David.
They worked on that. I saw them working on that down in pregame, so let's see what to do here.
Look for Mims out here, and there it is.
He's wide open.
And they just,
wow.
They've got you going in so many directions, David. It's just hard. It's hard for them to pick somebody up.
3 receivers going one way, and 1 just peels out behind them.
3:42 left in the first quarter, and Midway with a 14-0 lead. We'll be right back.
We treat you like family at RMG. Bring your junk, cars, aluminum cans. We'll buy it on the spot and we'll pay you a lot. We treat you like family at RMG. Yeah, we treat you like family at RMG. We treat you like family.
Rome Metals is located just off of Highway 27 between Harriman and Rockwood.
Evans Mortuary has been serving the needs of families in and around Roane County since 1976. As established members of our hometown community, we understand the security of dealing with people you know you can trust. We build our reputation on this trust. The Evans family appreciates the confidence the community has expressed in us over the years and will constantly strive to earn that favor. Evans Mortuary, 805 North Gateway.
Mulch and Moore kickoff for Midway, as Lyle will do the honors with 3:42 left. David, this is probably early. It's probably a must possession for the Blue Devils.
Well, I think it is, Ron.
You know, if nothing else, you got to burn some clock. Kick is going to be taken. It's touched and is going to be downed at the 35-yard line.
Man, you know, they had a really good chance to fill the ball a whole lot. I mean, they lost 10. They might have lost 10 yards right there, just not fielding the
Cox
football.
Jumps on the football, has to come back and jump on the football, but But David, I think here you may see Harriman just try to get physical. And I mean, Copeland's had a couple good runs. You can't have any penalties setting you back right now. You've got to have a really good drive right here. So it's a Hammer's first down.
Greenback leads Cofield 7-0. Farragut leads DB 7-0.
So Love under center. And they try to make a cut and lose footing.
33, Jacob Heron.
So Heron trying to make a cut, loses his footing, and Midway pretty much there anyway. As for the Blue Devils, again, it was Goldschmidt from his defensive linebacking position making the stop. Second down and 11. 3 minutes left, first quarter. Harriman trails 14-0. Now in the wing tee are the Blue Devils. Love rolls out, back to throw, and he's going to throw it out in the flat to Frost. And Frost comes up with a football. Looked like he had it on his hip there trying to pull it in. But Frost.
Good throw.
And it was a good throw. And a good reception by Frost. And again, I think Frost is going to be the go-to receiver for Love. And there's a flag on the sideline. Must be sideline warning.
Sideline warning against Midway.
So sideline warning comes with 2:47 left in the first quarter. We didn't have one last week, did we?
No, I don't think so.
So the Blue Devils on a Hammer's first down come to the line of scrimmage. Frost now comes to the bottom of your screen. And this time again, they'll give it on the wing tee. And I think, again, that's Heron. And he'll pick up to about the 47-yard line. Second down and 7. There was a host, but Creek Johnston put the bear hug on him.
Bear hug on him, didn't he?
That was a 3-point takedown. 2 minutes now left in the first quarter with the Blue Devils trying to mount a drive in the wing T formation. And they'll put Copeland this time in motion. Copeland tries to find some running room. And he'll go it out to about the 43-yard line. So that'll bring up third down and about 4. As Copeland tries to pick his way around. And Hunter Mims on the stop for Midway. Big third down play right here, David, for the Blue Devils. You got to pick up some first downs.
Yeah, they got to get a first down right here. They need to hammer first down bad.
So they stay in the wing tee. And this time Copeland on a little counter, and Midway's there.
Yeah.
He's going to lose. He loses about a half a yard. And that was sort of slow developing. And you don't get the kick out block, that play's not going to go.
I think Harriman's going to go for it. I don't know that they don't have no choice.
Well, you probably try the freeze.
No, we're going to punt.
Now here's where Midway may try to come after it.
Well, you're up 14-0 in the first. You really don't have anything to lose. I don't think you do.
More in punt formation for the Blue Devils. Somebody moved.
He almost did. Almost got it again, Ron.
So this one, you got to catch that ball, son. Well, maybe not.
He picked it up on the
maybe
bounce.
Not. That's all right. But you got to catch that
Yeah,
one.
you do have to catch it.
You got to catch that.
I agree with you.
So it's going to be Midway again on a Hammers first down with 18 seconds left in the first quarter.
I'm telling you, they're a step away from getting the punt, from blocking it every time. And you talk about, what'd you say, 18 seconds?
Yeah.
This is a big series right here for Harriman, too. They better stop them right here. Another touchdown could be bad news.
Midway's only run, I think, one play tonight with a running back with Taylor. He's got the quick pass out. Did he get a block? No.
No.
He didn't get any help. Ball's at the 15. If he gets a block, he's got some room. But you got to make the block. That'll be the last play of the first quarter, with Midway leading the Blue Devils 14-0.
Mulch & More in Midtown is your landscaping headquarters. Mulch & More offers mulch, the best topsoil in the area. All types of gravel, sand, pea gravel, either loose or in bags, creek rock, river rock, field stone, mountain mist stone, railroad cross ties, straw bales, fence posts, farm gates, and much more. Mulch & More offers backhoe and dump truck service. And Mulch & More can also demolish a house or building on your property, and they'll haul it off for you. Give Gary a call today at 865-740-5229 for Mulch & More in Midtown.
It's time to look closer to home and energize America with fuel made in America. Natural gas is a cleaner, safer, more efficient, and more affordable energy choice. ORUD is your family's comfort provider. Natural gas is the responsible choice for your family, your wallet, and the environment. Gas is a great value, but it is also the best way to cook, heat your water, and warm your home. If you want the best for less, switch your house to natural gas.
Well, second quarter play about to begin here at Wallace Black Field. It's going to be second down and about 8. Ball is on the 17-yard line of Midway. But, David, it doesn't matter where it's at. It doesn't faze them. They just throw the ball
Wait, it don't matter if it's second and 30 or second and 5. They're going to throw the ball.
Keep throwing it.
But they're up 14-0.
Jason Taylor probably 125, 130 yards passing.
At least.
In this game. And he spreads them again. And they have Burton in motion. And now they go the other way, across the middle, and it's complete. They just get position and...
Hey, right on the money, Ron Berry, right on the money.
That's what I'm saying. Mims gets position, and Taylor just, got a quick release, and it's perfect. He's right in stride, right in the gut.
Right in the gut, right on stride. Perfect
So it's
pass.
another Hammers first down.
I tell you, I'm impressed with Midway's offense right now.
And again, they give you the same look. They've spread it out the entire game.
They say, here we are, stop us if you can.
And again, Burton comes in motion. This time they'll give it to him. Oh, what a cut. What a cut by Burton into the secondary. He's out to the 46-yard line. You talk about planning and cutting it upfield.
Cutting it upfield. He did, didn't he?
This right here. And let's see what kind of blocks he gets, because this is a prime example right here. Bang, right there. Good kick-out
Couple
block.
blocks right there.
And he's down. Love has to make the stop deep in the secondary. And that's another Hammers first down at Midway's 46-yard line. Now Burton up the middle. This is the second time now that Burton is actually lined up in a running back position.
But they've already run it 3 or 4 times. All the rest of them have been passes. And they don't have no reason to run it, really.
So second down and 8 as we start the second quarter. 10:45 left in the first half, and the Blue Devils down 14.
I think Brad said Powell's up 14-0 over West. 13, excuse me.
This time they'll send Burton in motion. Will they kick it out to him? No, they're going down the field. And this time they didn't put any air under it, sort of a line drive pass. And they could almost been caught for offensive pass interference right there.
I thought the back judge was going to throw his flag, but he let it go.
Yeah, well, it's probably, in his eyes, probably a non-catchable ball.
I don't think there's any such
Well,
rule
I'm
in high
saying,
school.
no harm.
No harm. Yeah, no harm.
Third down now. Back, and they try it come on the inside, little bubble pass, and Harriman is there to make the stop.
Fulton's over Clinton 14-0.
Pennington on the stop for the Blue Devils, so it'll be fourth down. The ball at midfield for Midway. So Lyle will come back in punt formation for Midway for the second time tonight.
Bring back 14-0 over Cofield.
Hannibal will go deep for the Blue Devils, and he's probably too far back. Come on up 5 yards and catch this thing in the air.
We could have some huge scores tonight the way it's going right now. Oh,
snap is good, a little low. The kick is going to be coming up. There's the 5 yards. He comes up, drops the football, and he's going to be tackled immediately by Clark for Midway.
They're going to get it on the 30. It's not bad field position right there, though.
Well, it'll be on the 20. But
Is that the 20? I'm sorry, I thought
watch
it's
right
30.
here now. If he's up about 5 yards where he can catch it on the run, that's what I'm talking about. Catch it on the run and get that momentum going.
I'm sorry, I thought that was a 3 instead of a 2.
And you may be able to run by that guy.
Maybe.
9 minutes and 38 seconds left here now as the Blue Devils hold defensively. Now they got to get some offense going.
14-0 Midway.
So they get back in the wing tee, something they're familiar with. And on the little, and it's going to be, I believe that's going to be illegal motion against the Blue Devils.
Yeah. Flags on the far side.
Thought you could see some a little movement, a little twitch there. Wasn't much. Don't have to be much, does it?
No, not much. 1st and 15. Hammers first down.
Sure don't want to have to go 1st and 15 now back in this part of the neighborhood when you're down 14-0.
No, you do not.
Love at quarterback, number 2, usually number 7, wearing Cromwell's number tonight. It's senior night here, so I'm sure he wanted to represent his man here. Love back to throw, rolling out. He's going to throw it up, way up in the air. It's up for grabs, and nobody can come down with it. Man, you talk about a ball being in the air. Lyle there for
that ball
Midway.
was as high as the lights almost.
Let's see here when he lets go. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005.
That's a catchable ball too, man. He should have caught that ball.
Well, yeah, and Midway probably should have caught up with it.
Well, they probably should have.
But he had a good arm. 9:24 left in this first half. Blue Devils need a big play right here. They need something to get some momentum going. They get it on the outside, a good cut, and he did well. He did well.
Picked up first down, it looks like. Another Hammers first down. Or look, I think it is anyway.
Darby that time picked up a block out there, and that was a big, big play for the Blue Devils. Get a little speed, he gets out and gets a good block on the end and then turns it up and gets the first down. Just what the Blue Devils needed. Frost out there with a good block.
Yeah, Hammers first down too.
Well, it's 3rd down and 10.
Oh, is it 3rd and 10?
Yeah,
I thought they got a first.
had
I
the
thought they
penalty.
moved it. No, they moved the change, man.
So it's 1st down. Okay, here we go.
Ooh. Yeah, it's 1st and 10.
Okay, 1st and 10. Well, I thought it was, and I looked over there and saw that. Tuck on the run, picks up 5. So the Blue Devils got a little momentum going now, David. 8:30 left in the first half.
Well, this is a big series for them. I know we've been saying that, but it really is. Every series they come out, as long as they can hold Midway to 14 right now, is big. I mean, they need to score. They're not a big come-from-behind team. They don't have a lot of fire.
Coach Tapp right now he's got to get his offensive linemen geared up. They need a big push right now offensively. Again, now Love back to throw. He's got time. As a man, it's incomplete. Ooh. That could be a defenseless player here.
I don't
right
think
there,
that kid's not getting up neither. He's still down.
That was a gotcha hit right there.
You know, it's the second time they've had 2 receivers in the same area. Who was the throw to, I wonder?
Well, it was to the up man.
The up man?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's 3rd down now and about 6. So we'll take a break with the injured player.
Big E's Deli and Market is now open in Rockwood at 326 North Gateway Avenue. They have both 100% gas and gas with ethanol. They are open from 6 a.m. until 11 p.m., 7 days a week. Come by and visit the new owners of Big E's. They have all types of sandwiches in the deli, plus competitive gas prices and the coldest drinks in town. That's Big E's Market, 326 North Gateway Avenue in Rockwood.
For 30 years, Reno Sporting Goods has been a leader in supplying the highest quality equipment and apparel for sports teams throughout East Tennessee. Athletes, fans, and coaches alike rely on the knowledge and experience that only Reno's can provide. For the best in team sports, shop Reno Sporting Goods.
Mikael Moore, the injured Devil, on the play, so officials given a water break as well. 8 minutes now left in this first half of play with the Blue Devils trailing Midway 14-0. And if you're Coach Tapp right now, you're looking at really liking to score and then get the ball back to start the second half.
Well, that's what you need.
You need something right now just to get some momentum going in this football game for you. Devils again in the wing tee. Love again rolling out to the left and can't get away. Can't get away from Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt, David.
He needs to throw the ball.
He has been in on several tackles here tonight early.
He needs to throw. He needs to throw the football.
So it's 4th down now for the Blue Devils, and they're going to take a timeout.
With so many places available to shop for a new car, people are often left wondering how to choose. Why not come to the place that's been providing excellent customer satisfaction for over 45 years, Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman? We're the only dealership in Tennessee to have won the Subaru Love Promise Award for 7 years in a row. Read our online reviews and you'll see that Earl Duff Subaru is the right choice for all your automotive needs.
Available in 7 or 8 passenger models. The all-new 2019 Ascent is available now at Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman.
Copeland goes to punt formation for the Blue Devils for the first time tonight. 7:45 left in the first half. Devils trail 14-0. As Midway really doesn't have anybody back.
They think it's a fake.
So Copeland kicks it away, and a wobbly kick that should take it takes a little bit of a Harriman bounce and gets down to the 35-yard line. So it'll be a Hammers first down for Midway. 7:34 left in the first half of play, and the Blue Devils now really need another defensive stop. They really need a turnover.
Bad.
They need them a turnover to try to get something on the board here in this first half.
Hammers first down for Midway. They line up in the same. They line up in the same spread offense.
They got Burton though, at least
with pull one,
standing beside Rogers.
I would think they're going to run the ball a little bit now, Ron. Just thinking that.
Well,
up 14-0.
They bring Goldschmidt in motion and all kinds of flags. So that should be illegal procedure. The umpire throwing the flag. And David, what I look for them to do at some point here is they've got trip receivers out to one side and put Burton in motion to that side and just
have some big block, have the blocking out there.
Lots of blocking.
I could buy that. I could see that too.
So Burton now goes in.
Oh, here we go.
And
he's wide open. Look here.
Down the
Look
field.
here.
There he is again. And
I thought he was going to drop it.
Well, he fumbled it 3 times before he got it. But I tell you what, Lyle has he's had a field day tonight.
Coach Tapp's he's livid right now. I mean, they don't know what to do. They can't get him straight.
Darby on the stop, but there's the juggling act, and that's how much time he had. He had time to juggle it 3 times.
3 times.
Another first down, Hammers first down as Taylor goes
run,
out
son,
to the
you
left.
got all day. He's going to throw it in the end zone.
Throw it in the end zone, and it's going to be caught.
Wow. No, he caught the ball, son.
David, the defenders are just so far away. I mean, that's a catchable ball for Harriman as well. Taylor gets hit, but right here.
Yeah, he's got both feet down inbounds. It's a wobbly duck throw, but it's complete.
Darby on the stop.
Untouched, buddy.
And just like that with 6:46, so less than a minute, David. Less than a minute. Well, took 3 plays.
They line up, they tell you what they're going to do, and then they dare you to try to stop them. And Harriman's not been able to do it.
6:46 left in this half, and Midway now will try again to try the point after. Lyle.
This is the only Achilles heel right here.
With Taylor holding in.
Nope.
That's no good. That went through the V part under.
That didn't. Yeah, it didn't. You get it. And we've seen that kick in pregame too.
There's only one owning a Simplicity lawn tractor or zero-turn mower, and that's purchasing it at your neighborhood Simplicity dealer. It's like getting a free outdoor power equipment expert who will help you select, operate, and maintain your equipment for years to come. So visit your local Simplicity dealer today and get a free expert with every purchase.
Much more kickoff, Mr. Berry.
Well, 6:46 left in this first half, and we've seen a lot of explosive pass plays here. As going into the end zone, then was Burton for Midway.
You know, I'm scratching my head right now. I know Coach Tapp wants to run some plays and score, but he can't wait to halftime to get in. He's got to make some adjustments here.
But at the same time, he's got to eat some clock up. This is going to be a short kick, fair catch, and it'll be taken at the Harriman 38-yard line.
Now listen, here's a score you ain't gonna believe. In the first quarter, Oliver Springs leads 42-0.
Yeah, I would believe that. Sunbright.
Well, I'm just saying, 42 points in one quarter. What do you do for the other three quarters?
Let the clock run.
Well, I understand you let the clock run, but I don't know how you play.
Landon Cox on the fair catch. It'll be a Hammer's first down for the Blue Devils. And the Blue Devils now looking to make something happen. Wide out down at the bottom of your screen, man in the slot, and they give it, and Love keeps the football and gets it out to the Midway 47-yard line. Great fake that time by Love as he pulls it out, and then
I just got a text message from someone said that Kennedy's mysterious signal was a blindside hit. Blindside hit.
Clark on the stop for Midway. It's a Hammer's first down.
And that wasn't from Buchanan. It's from somebody else.
Frost comes out wide to the bottom of your screen. I say you better watch where he's at. This time Love again trying to get loose, and they're going to pull him down by his jersey. And who is it? Number 32, Goldschmidt.
What's his first whole name, Harry?
Who?
Goldschmidt. See the one got the long?
Lucas.
Luke. I thought he was the one that had the real long name.
No, that's Lucas Goldschmidt. He's got a long list of tackles tonight.
Well, he does have that. Well, Harriman needs they need a first down right here. Bad.
How they go in the he's got back to throw. Got a man, and it's thrown behind Hannibal. So that'll stop the clock with 5:35 left in the first half.
I watched
Third and 10.
I watched that young man probably throw 30 of them in pregame warm-ups. And every one of them, I think you watched them with me. Every one of them was right on the money, really good touch and everything.
He was on the money.
But he's been pressured so much tonight, and he's been on the run for his life. He's just hurrying it a little bit. He's just needs to let things slow down for him just a tad.
3rd and 10 for the Blue Devils.
He's rushing it.
Need something to happen.
Big time something to happen.
Love back to throw. Again, being pressured. He's going down.
He's down.
And none other than Goldschmidt.
Well, they had the young man right here. He was wide open in the middle, and Frost was breaking open. So he had options, but he just didn't have time. And you asked for it a while ago for Harriman's line to start blocking. That's what they need to do. They better start blocking, or it's going to be a long night.
Well, David, Goldschmidt right now is All-American.
He is, and I'm watching the offensive lineman coming over and talking to a coach, and he's trying to tell him what's going on. So I feel like he'll make some adjustments at halftime, maybe correct some of that. Well, they better, or it's going to be a long night.
Kick is the end-over-end kick. That's going to hit and take a Harriman bounce. It'll be down at about the 22-yard line. So Midway will start with 4:47.
What is it, about 79 yards away?
4:47. 79 yards, 78 yards, and they're up 20-0. So what do? They just come out like they have all night. Goldschmidt's in the slot, defensive end. Now they're going to put him, and they go the other way. Quick pitch, and Harriman does a nice job. No gain. on the play. And the clock will run.
You know, when you don't play against this offense a lot right here, Ron, it's really hard to. It's sort of like playing against a team that runs the wing T.
Well, it's
if you don't
almost
see
West
it,
Coast offense,
it's almost
right?
West Coast offense. You don't see it. I mean, you see it. You just don't see it a lot.
Burton now is the running back, but now they've got trips out here. Taylor being rushed out. He'll just
lost some yards
and keep it out and keep from and have another play. Smart on his part. They'll lose 4.
It was smart. He did have a guy open, but it would have took a really good throw to have got it there. But he did have somebody open coming across the middle.
Copeland chasing.
Midway wants to talk about it.
And Maccabee chasing as well. 4:08 left, first half. Midway up 20-0.
The Harriman Utility Board provides electric, gas, water, and sewer services for the city of Harriman, as well as most of Roane and Morgan counties. Recent major projects include an upgrade of our 161 kilovolt electric substation. Another ongoing project is the rehabilitation of an antiquated sewer system, including an upgrade of our wastewater treatment plant. These projects will improve the quality and reliability of these services and meet state and federal requirements. For more information, visit our website at hub-tn.com or call us at 865-882-3242.
Reno Sporting Goods, your first choice for sports equipment. On the court, on the field, or in the stands, Reno's has the brand names you want. All the latest from Adidas, Under Armour, and more. From custom embroidery to screen printing, it's all about the game. For over 30 years, Reno Sporting Goods.
We're 4:08 left in the first half of play. Midway up 20-0. Burton, the running back, behind Taylor. 3rd and long. Taylor's probably not going to run the football. They're going to throw the football. And look for Lyle. He's at the bottom of your screen in the slot. That's favorite receiver. And here he comes on a little. They're going to throw it the other way in the air.
That's a little short.
But did you see?
Yes, I did. Wide open.
You know, they did the little pick, and Lyle was wide open. And the other thing that you have to give them credit for, somebody's drawing up some pretty nice pass plays.
They are, and I don't know you had to take a timeout for that play, though. I guess they wanted to talk about it, and maybe that's a play they just come up with. I think you could have run their regular offense and been all right there. I don't know if that's a special play or not.
4th and 14 now, as the Blue Devils do what they were supposed to do. They're going to try to get the ball back, and they sort of rush the punter, and it's going to be downed at the Midway 44-yard line. So great field position for the Blue Devils. Plenty of time, 3:49 to go in the half. First down, Hammers first down for the Blue Devils. If they can score right here,
they're back in the game,
and they get the ball back to start the second half. So they just got to get something going. They need some momentum.
They're back in the game.
Frost going in with the play.
Greenback's up 21-0.
Cox going out wide to the left. You got trips to the bottom of your screen. Love back to throw. Looking. Oh, he pumped. Now he's going to throw. Now he's going to run. And he gets down out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. So Love picks up about 6. David, you know, to keep Midway honest up front, you know, even maybe some short passes, just a slant or something to keep Midway's front 4 from just pinning their ears back.
Yeah, and that's really what they've been doing, just pinning their ears back.
Love this time gives to Copeland. Oh, cut it back. There he goes. Good run. Copeland still on his feet all the way down to the 27. Nice run by Copeland that time.
Another Hammers first down, buddy.
So it's a 3:30 left in the first half, and Harriman running the football right now. So Blue Devils with a little momentum now, and they need to take it home right here in this first half. And the clock doesn't start running, so that's the benefit to the Blue Devils. Now they're going to crank it up. So Love, this time they give it around, and they miss a block.
You don't have to make that block long.
Darby that time runs into a white jersey out there and 2 blue helmets. That's what Coach Tapp will go crazy tomorrow when he's watching this film.
Yeah. They better leave the water bottles down here at halftime.
2nd and 10.
There might be some broken ones.
Copeland lines up behind Love. Pulls it out. Good
wide
protection.
Wide open.
And he misses a man.
2 of them wide open.
And he had 2 of them running a cross pattern, and Frost was one of them, as well as Cox. So it's 3rd and 10. Of course, you're in 4-down territory here.
Oh, most definitely. This is almost a must score for me. Now just about half, and it really sets it up well, like you said. They get the ball in the second half.
Well, it is, and if nothing else, at least pick up 5 or 6, so the 4th down isn't quite as big.
It's big.
Cox is down to the bottom of your screen. Love back to throw. Now he throws it out to Copeland on the screen. Copeland makes him miss. Copeland now down to the 10, down to the 5. Copeland will be down to the 1-yard line. Great play. And Copeland gets that on his own. I mean, he literally runs out of the grasp of a Midtown player. So Midway right here has a chance to make the stop. Copeland spins off of him. That could be a big play as Burton knocks him down at the 1, but David, that could be a big play later in this football game.
Well, it could be. I thought the big lineman went there. The defensive lineman was going to intercept that ball almost.
So the Blue Devils now line up. Copeland gets into the end zone.
Touchdown.
So Copeland scores for the Blue Devils with 1:50 left in the half. And David, if you can stop them here and go to the locker room, come out and get the football and do it again, because neither team has the ability to really turn the field position around on you because of strong punting.
Yeah, they
so you're going to get pretty good field position if you can make them punt.
Special teams plays a little weak.
So they're going to try for a big point after here. The kick is up. I don't believe it's good. I don't believe it's good. Off to the right. So with 1:50 left, Midway 20, Harriman 6.
Planning a funeral can be difficult at best, but it can be a lot easier if you work with people who care. That's Davis Funeral Home in Harriman and Wartburg. Davis Funeral Home gives attention to every detail, ensuring your loved ones will be remembered with honor and integrity. Davis Funeral Home works very hard to give you the most professional service possible. Davis Funeral Homes, Morgan Avenue in Harriman and Old Mill Road in Wartburg. Davis Funeral Homes, people who care.
Mulch and Moore kickoff. Mulch, topsoil, sand, gravel, bobcat, backhoe, dirt removal, house demo. We deliver. Any of the above. Don't forget, thanks for listening on 580 AM, 103.9 FM, WYHM. This kick is going to be swiveled, and it's going to be taken at the 17-yard line. Comes out to the 25, out to the 30. They'll mark it right at the 28, so short. Now, 1:43 left. That's an enormous amount of time for Midway.
Well, they don't need but probably 40 seconds.
You're going to have to, if you're Harriman, you're going to have to, again, that secondary is going to have to play really well.
You know, I'm almost at this point before I don't know that I just don't move my DBs back a little bit. Let's give them underneath and come up and make the tackles. Let's don't give them nothing long anymore. Let's give them underneath for right now till we can adjust at halftime. Give them the underneath stuff.
Mims is spread out bottom of your screen. Burton, Lyle, out to the top.
Midway might be content just to run it out. Yep.
And they're on a quarterback draw. He's got running room to the 40, to the 45, 50. And he's down inside the Harriman 36-yard line is Taylor. So Taylor keeps the ball and has a big, big gap
Well, that play, Ron, has been there a couple times. I don't know if it went as far as this one did, but it's been there a couple times. They just not took advantage of it.
Cox
Hammers first down.
saves the day for the Blue Devils. Out into the flat. He gets one man, and he'll draw down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. So Lyle, and there was a big arm. Somebody could have had the ball right there, the way he was handling the ball. Other than that, it's going to be 2nd down and 5. Again, Taylor back to throw, being pursued. Taylor now is going to turn it back up toward the middle, and Taylor eludes another tackler, and now he's to the 20, to the 15.
He gets down
to the 10. So Taylor that time weaves his way through the Blue Devil defense for a big gain.
40 seconds left, Ron. 40 seconds.
So he's changing direction, cuts it back to the middle. No help there.
Timeout.
And cuts through 2 players and is going to be all the way down. The ball will be at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal for Midway.
1952. That's the year Hammers opened the first store in East Tennessee. Now there are 5 stores, and there's always something new. Like in Hammers' popular ladies' boutique department, you'll find the lowest price possible on new arrivals every week. Find similar deals in the men's department and the expanded rug department. Plus, special purchases always offer surprise savings. You never know what you'll find next at Hammers.
Well, it's 1st and 10. Hammers first down just inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal for Midway with 40 ticks left on the clock. Blue Devils got to find a way right here.
Yeah, and I think right there on that time that the Harriman coaches are challenging their kids. Come on. Let's step up right here. They need to stop right here in the worst of ways.
Midway with 1 timeout.
Yeah, that's big.
So they could run it if they wanted to. Burton is the running back by Taylor. Where's Lyle? Lyle's to the top of your screen in a slot. And Taylor rolls out, looking in the end zone. And I think that hit the ground.
Incomplete.
That one hit the ground. Taylor that time just trying to get rid of the football. Harriman doing a nice job.
Still plenty of time, Ron. 33.8 seconds. Still
and
plenty of time.
You don't have to take a timeout, so you still can do whatever you want to do, really.
Still got a timeout. 2nd down.
Clark out wide to the left. Let's see if they go a little fade. That's what they're doing, a fade to Clark.
Oh,
right
through his arms.
Right through his arms. They got what they wanted on the little fade route. He faked the slant. Taylor put it right out there. Watch it, right through the breadbasket.
Boop. You couldn't ask for a better throw from the young man from Midway. Made a perfect throw.
It was perfect. 28 seconds.
Catch the ball.
On 3rd down. And they're not going to try a field goal, so they're going to have 4 downs.
I seen him hit 2 from here.
Again, rolling out to the left. Looking, throws it down, and
touchdown.
Burton will have the football into the end zone for the score.
19 seconds left. Touchdown.
Coker that time in pursuit, but Taylor gets away and lofts it again. Nice touch to Burton. So just like that, 26 to 6, and they'll try for 2.
We're chasing points now, buddy. Chasing points.
So they get the call in from the bench. And he's looking. He's thrown into the end zone again. This one is.
He caught it.
Well,
he caught the extra point. He caught it.
Harriman tipped it. And Burton catches it. Watch
what
the
a
play.
catch.
Well, watch the play. It's just
I seen it.
It looked like an interception. I thought he'd intercepted it. And it just tips,
off the
and
hands,
there he catches it.
And there he is, right there, inbounds. Wow. You know what you're not when that happens.
Well, you do, and you know, it's with 19 seconds. They left time on the clock. I think they started it with 44 seconds.
Well, yeah, it started with a minute and 40-something, but they drove it on down and got it. Yeah, you're right, 40-some seconds when they started that in the red zone there, we'll call it.
So it's 28-6, Midway with the lead.
Another Mulch and Moore kickoff. Greenback leads 28-0. Cofield's the second half team this year at the half. So they'll come back.
How many pickup trucks?
Oh, there's a bunch probably. This is a game those people over there live for. The Cofield game. It's a bitter rivalry.
Stay tuned at halftime. You'll see the marching bands from both schools perform. As Lyle now will get set to kick off for Midway. He's going to kick it high, short. Blue Devils take it at the 32. Hannibal will have it, trying to find some running room, trying to get outside. Makes one man miss. Flag down. And Hannibal will have it at the 32, about where he caught it.
Wow.
And a flag down. And you have to assume it's going to be against Harriman, so that'll move it back to inside the 20.
9.3 seconds left.
Holding Harriman.
Take an E and let's go to halftime.
Yeah, I don't think you want to try anything here. Well, I'll tell you, this Midway offense is a well-oiled machine.
It is. It is.
I mean, Taylor knows right where the receivers are going to be, where they're supposed to be, and he's hit a bunch of them in stride tonight. So the Blue Devils come to the line. Hammers first down. And they'll try the outside sweep. They get across the 35 to the 40, cross 45, and he'll cross midfield when the clock runs out. At the end of one half of play, it's Midway 28, Harriman 6.
It's time for your natural gas scoreboard snack attack, brought to you by Oak Ridge Utility District.
Hi, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Susan.
And this is your scoreboard snack attack.
What we have in front of us today we've already mixed this one up in the interest of time. 8 ounces of cream cheese softened, and that's why we did it ahead of time to get this stuff softened. 1 cup cheddar cheese, 4 ounces canned jalapeno peppers diced, a half a teaspoon garlic powder, 2 green onions finely sliced, 1 package wonton wrappers. You can usually find these in the specialty refrigerated section in your grocery stores. We found these near the produce. We're also going to use vegetable oil for frying, so we've got that started to heat. And these are fairly simple recipe. It's going to be fun making them together because she's going to scoop and I'm going to wrap.
Teamwork. So while we are doing this, I'm going to talk a little bit, my hands are clean, a little bit about ORUD and natural gas. We're heating up some oil over there to cook these with natural gas, but you can also heat your water with natural gas. ORUD has a free water heater program. If you have an electric water heater, we will give you, and you convert to natural gas, we will give you the water heater itself for free. It's a 40-gallon natural vent. And then if you want us to install it, we can have one of our inspectors come out and give you an estimate, which it's free for them to come out and do that. Or if you have a contractor, HVAC person, a plumber who can install it, they just come pick it up from us and agree to have it installed within 90 days.
We're using a teaspoon of the filling. Take a little water, brush it around the edges of your wonton. You really don't want your filling to ooze out. So we're going to press on the sides. Hold in the corners and roll. Now we're gonna go ahead and see how these do in our oil. Pass them over to Emily. Let's see if we... Yes, it's hot enough. We're going to cook those for 3 minutes until they're brown and crispy.
So if you're not cooking with natural gas and you want to be, we can change that for you. If you live in our district and don't have natural gas, you can always give us a call. We give up to so many feet of service line free for each appliance that you install. We try to make it super easy. Give us a call, 483-1377, and we can get you cooking with gas.
Great. And now our very favorite part. We've let these cool just a little bit, but they look crunchy. You ready?
Ready.
Go. Awesome. You can't beat fried food.
So good.
Yummy.
I'm Nikki.
I'm Susan.
I'm Emily. And this has been your Scoreboard Snack Attack.
your 2018 Midway Greenway Marching Band, or should I say Murph and the Magic Tones. Give them a hand, folks.
"1952. That's the year Hammers opened the first store in East Tennessee. Now there are 5 stores, and there's always something new. Like in Hammer's popular ladies' boutique department, you'll find the lowest price possible on new arrivals every week. Find similar deals in the men's department and the expanded rug department. Plus, special purchases always offer surprise savings. You never know what you'll find next at Hammers.
RMG, bring your junk, cars, aluminum cans. We buy it on the spot and we pay you a lot. We treat you like family at RMG. Yeah, we treat you like family at RMG. We treat you like family.
Rome Metals is located just off of Highway 27 between Harriman and Rockwood.
Evans Mortuary has been serving the needs of families in and around Roane County since 1976. As established members of our hometown community, we understand the security of dealing with people you know you can trust. We build our reputation on this trust. The Evans family appreciates the confidence the community has expressed in us over the years and will constantly strive to earn that favor. Evans Mortuary, 805 North Gateway.
Mulch & More in Midtown is your landscaping headquarters. Mulch & More offers mulch, the best topsoil in the area. All types of gravel, sand, pea gravel, either loose or in bags, creek rock, river rock, field stone, mountain mist stone, railroad cross ties, straw bales, fence posts, farm gates, and much more. Mulch & More offers backhoe and dump truck service. And Mulch & More can also demolish a house or building on your property, and they'll haul it off for you. Give Gary a call today at 865-740-5229 for Mulch & More in Midtown.
It's time to look closer to home and energize America with fuel made in America. Natural gas is the cleaner, safer, more efficient, and more affordable energy choice. ORUD is your family's comfort provider. Natural gas is the responsible choice for your family, your wallet, and the environment. Gas is a great value, but it is also the best way to cook, heat your water, and warm your home. If you want the best for less, switch your house to natural gas.
Please welcome to the field the 2018 Harriman Rhapsody in Blue Marching Band. The Rhapsody in Blue is under the direction of Mr. David Snodgrass and Miss Jess Day. Tonight, the band will be performing their show, The Best of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Drum Major Cheyenne Weston, is your band ready? You may take the field.
Big E's Deli and Market is now open in Rockwood at 326 North Gateway Avenue. They have both 100% gas and gas with ethanol. They are open from 6 a.m. until 11 p.m., 7 days a week. Come by and visit the new owners of Big E's. They have all types of sandwiches in the deli, plus competitive gas prices and the coldest drinks in town. That's Big E's Market, 326 North Gateway Avenue in Rockwood.
For 30 years, Reno Sporting Goods has been a leader in supplying the highest quality equipment and apparel for sports teams throughout East Tennessee. Athletes, fans, and coaches alike rely on the knowledge and experience that only Reno's can provide. For the best in team sports, shop Reno Sporting Goods.
There's only one thing better than owning a Simplicity lawn tractor or zero-turn mower, and that's purchasing it at your neighborhood Simplicity dealer. It's like getting a free outdoor power equipment expert who will help you select, operate, and maintain your equipment for years to come. So visit your local Simplicity dealer today and get a free expert with every purchase.
Reno Sporting Goods, your first choice for sports equipment. On the court, on the field, or in the stands, Reno's has the brand names you want. All the latest from Adidas, Under Armour, and more. From custom embroidery to screen printing, it's all about the game. For over 30 years, Reno Sporting Goods.
The Harriman Utility Board is committed to providing safe and reliable natural gas service to our customers in Harriman and Roane County through the use of safe operational procedures with trained and knowledgeable personnel. An odorant is added to natural gas and maintained to a certain level so that in the event of a gas leak, it can be easily detected. If you smell or suspect a natural gas leak, please call the Harriman Utility Board at 882-3242. We can be reached 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Planning a funeral can be difficult at best, but it can be a lot easier if you work with people who care. That's Davis Funeral Home in Harriman and Wartburg. Davis Funeral Home gives attention to every detail, ensuring your loved ones will be remembered with honor and integrity. Davis Funeral Home works very hard to give you the most professional service possible. Davis Funeral Homes, Morgan Avenue in Harriman and Old Mill Road in Wartburg. Davis Funeral Homes, people who care.
Field here in Harriman, where this Friday night game of the week between Midway and Harriman is fixing to start the second half. Harriman will get the football to start the second half, and David trailing 28-6. They've got to start making something happening. The momentum's going to have to shift on this offensive series.
Yeah, real quick like two.
Because
right here in this series, right? They better score.
And they really have to try to figure out a way to at least slow down this Midway passing attack.
Well, you hope that's what they spend halftime, making some adjustments on the defensive side and the offensive side of the football. We'll see. We're going to know real quick like here.
So Midway will be kicking off. It'll be the Mulch and Moore kickoff to start things off. Give Gary Baisley a call at 740-5229. And my guess is tomorrow will be a busy, busy day at Mulch and Moore. Everybody working in the yard with the sunshine.
Getting ready for Halloween, too.
So Lyle's kick will be taken at the 35. And he'll make it to about the 37-yard line. So Mims on the stop. Darby on the return. So
not bad field position, Ron.
Not bad field position. So we'll get things started off on a Hammers first down to start the third quarter of play. So they come out in the wing tee and they'll start it off with Darby going around the left side. He makes one man miss. He'll pick up about 4 yards. Second down and 6. David, somewhere in these series, Frost is going to have to be a part of this offense, and
I'm surprised he's not hadn't already been.
Yeah. So second down and 6. Frost comes out to the bottom of your screen. And this time they'll go in motion and be right at the mark. Copeland's right at the first down marker. Are they going to give it to him? Yes. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils, so it's a Hammers first down in the first minute of play here in this third quarter. And Midway up 28-6 as we start play here in this second half.
Another Hammers first down.
Frost splits out to the top of your screen. Devils in the wing tee, and they'll give it up the middle. And finding a little running room up the middle as he jumps over one tackler, Darby. And watch him look. There he goes. A little airborne there. And that's not Darby, that's Coca. So 9 yards on that play, and the Blue Devils now all the way down to the Midway 45-yard line. So they stay in the wing tee, and they give it up the middle. And this time Midway does a nice job of stopping Coca. And that'll be maybe enough for a first down. Let's see.
Big upset in the Bruin tonight, Ron. Lenore City's 30-6 over Stone Memorial. That'd be a big upset right there.
Would be. It's another Hammers first down for the Blue Devils with 9:37 left in the third quarter of play. Blue Devils desperately needing to make something happen. Frost comes out to the bottom of your screen. And this time they'll give to Darby coming around the other side. Well, that's Copeland. Copeland in the secondary. Copeland buries his head, gets it down to the 25-yard line. So Copeland comes out with another first down for the Blue Devils, and the Blue Devils on the move.
I'd like to see him still lowering his head right here and running over the guy. Just maybe try to sidestep him just a little bit right there, and maybe he goes.
So it's another Hammers first down for the Blue Devils. They come out with a little momentum here, a little pep in their step to start the third quarter. And Darby this time goes to the left side. He's got to have running room.
Got blocking.
He cuts the corner, cuts it up, and we'll have another first down. So you could tell from the very beginning that time with the little speed that he was getting outside. And it's another Hammers first down, 8:47 left third quarter. So the Blue Devils now have it 1st and 10 at the Midway 14-yard line. So the Blue Devils have just decided to come out and pound the rock. So again, Copeland tries to find, makes a nice cut back into the middle, and Copeland's still on his feet, and Copeland will be down inside the 5-yard line to about the 4. Nice run by Copeland. So Tresden Copeland this time there makes a nice cut back inside, makes a man miss, 2 men miss. Copeland rides behind his blocker, and it's 1st and goal for the Blue Devils on the Midway 4-yard line. 8:07 left, third quarter of play as they wind the clock. They'll bring Frost wide out to the right. Don't think he will be a factor on this play. As again, Copeland is going to try to get in the end zone. Copeland scores for the Blue Devils. So that time, David, in that series, they just put the ball in Copeland's hands and said, let's go.
Let's go.
7:47 left third quarter. The Blue Devils have scored.
Took a lot of time, Ron.
Took a lot of time, but Midway didn't have the ball. So you've kept Midway.
Well, that's true, but Midway's going to get the ball.
Well, but Midway's going to get it now, so you got to get a turnover as they try the point after.
My point being, I just
up, and that's not going to be good either.
I just like to see them score quicker.
So the Blue Devils miss another point after, and with 7:47 left, it's Midway 28, Harriman 12.
Breaker, breaker, good buddy. We've just rolled in from Georgia with a truckload of throw rugs.
That was back in my truck driving days, many years ago. Rugs are still rolling in from Georgia every month, featuring Oriental and contemporary area rugs, carpet-style throw rugs, and much more. All rugs are sold at the lowest prices possible. Find your rug at Hammer Stores.
Roan Metals Group has been serving East Tennessee for decades. Locally owned and operated with convenient hours of operation. Roan Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing's too big or too small. Still have that clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Roan Metals Group are specialists in industrial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Roan Metals urges you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. A member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Roan Metals Group. Turn that scrap into cash.
More kickoff, ball taken at about the 15-yard line, and they'll have it out to about the 37-yard line.
Really good field position.
Burton, again, he's done a little bit of everything tonight. Returns the kickoff, and it'll be a Hammers first down, 7:38 left here in the first half of play. So they'll have it 1st and 10 from the Midway 37-yard line. Clark comes out wide to the left with Lyle in the slot. Lyle has been a big factor in the offense tonight. Burton in the slot the other way with Mims. So the play coming in from Taylor. They bring Burton in motion. Back to throw. And he avoids one tackler. And now we'll just tuck it and go to the 45, to about the 40. Well, where did he go out of bounds? At the 44-yard line.
Yeah, about 44. Little heat on him that time, a little bit.
And David, you know what's interesting is, I'm not. How do the other players, unless, well, I guess all of the linemen are looking over there at a chart, because Taylor's not wasting any time calling the play as Burton gets loose on the right side, and Burton will be all the way down to about the.
He's a good running back.
39-yard line.
He's a good running back.
So all of the Midway players look to the sideline where there's a chart, and they're going by numbers, but they don't even look at their wristbands or anything. I mean, they're just going. Now they're looking for the number there.
A little bit different in Anderson County.
Yeah, I mean, nobody even has a wristband on with plays on them. You know, they're waiting for the call, and now immediately they go into the play mode. Taylor looks, throws it, and it's going to be incomplete.
Kid coming across the middle, though, was wide open.
And that time it looked like Cox out there for Harriman came up and made a play. 2nd down and 10.
Need to stop right here. Need to stop. 48-0, Oliver Springs going in the 4th.
Again, they give it to Burton right up the middle. He's pounding his way.
Wow,
Makes
he's got
man
some running
miss,
room.
gets to the outside. Burton all the way down to the 20, down to about the 16, 17-yard line.
Well, we got kids hurt everywhere. We got a Midway kid down and a Harriman kid down.
Andrew Burton gets through and then makes a man miss and then turns it outside.
This might be the quarterback
right
that's
there
down.
Is Burton to the outside.
This might.
Is that Rogers?
This might be the quarterback that's down. I'm
Taylor?
not. No,
Is
I
that
can't
Taylor?
tell.
So they collide. They're the two players collided.
Yeah, it's not the quarterback like I thought. It's on up and it's a lineman or whatever.
Yeah, they collided.
That's a really late hit over there out of bounds.
It's going to be 1st down for Midway at the 17-yard line with 6:33 left. Let's take a break with the injured player.
Evans Mortuary has been serving the needs of families in and around Roane County since 1976. As established members of our hometown community, we understand the security of dealing with people you know you can trust. We build our reputation on this trust. The Evans family appreciates the confidence the community has expressed in us over the years and will constantly strive to earn that favor. Evans Mortuary, 805 North Gateway.
Mulch & More in Midtown is your landscaping headquarters. Mulch & More offers mulch, the best topsoil in the area. All types of gravel, sand, pea gravel, either loose or in bags, creek rock, river rock, field stone, mountain mist stone, railroad cross ties, straw bales, fence posts, farm gates, and much more. Mulch & More offers backhoe and dump truck service. And Mulch & More can also demolish a house or building on your property, and they'll haul it off for you. Give Gary a call today at 865-740-5229 for Mulch & More in Midtown.
It's time to look.
Garrett, the injured player for Midway. Love for Harriman coming off slowly under his own power. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Harriman trying to dig in. Hammers first down for Midway at the 17-yard line. So they look to the sidelines. Coach Minton will get the play in to Taylor. Back to throw. Looking on the slant pattern to the 15-yard line, so it'll be a gain of 2. So Clark on the receiving end, 2nd down and 8. Burton, the running back, beside Taylor. And they quick pitch it to Burton. Burton now will try to go in, back out, and a flag is going to be probably holding on Midway. But David, you know, to put in an offense like this, it's pretty complicated without you know, wristbands or anything, and they run it to perfection.
They run it pretty good.
They've got the holding penalty there from about the 14, so they'll take it out to about the
if you really look at
20-yard line.
If you really look at it, though, it's probably only 4 or 5 plays. Okay, and the quarterback's reading off who he sees open. Very seldom do they throw back to the weak side when there's only one receiver. They mostly have thrown to the bunch side.
Back to throw, looking across the middle.
Oh, he stopped running.
Incomplete. Blue Devils that time had 2 defenders back. So the pass overthrown. It'll be 3rd down.
That's a pass to the tight end. He just stops. Watch him. He just stops.
17. So big 3rd down play for Midway.
Huge. Well,
a bigger play for Harriman.
That's what I was going to say. Huge for Harriman, excuse me.
Burton now in the slot. Lyle and Mims. Back to throw. They're going to the weak side. Got a man open across the middle.
Touchdown.
Was he down before he crossed?
Who knows?
They're looking, and I believe they're going to say he was down.
Down at the 1.
And that looked like he might have gone down right there. Yeah, probably at about
That's
the 1
a good call
yard
by
line.
Bradley Allen, the back judge.
So they go inside with Burton, and Burton scores. Touchdown, Midway. So 5:21 left in the 3rd quarter. Midway up 34-12, and they will try the point after as Lyle brings the kicking tee in. And invite you to stay tuned after this game for the Friday Night Scoreboard Show. David Queener, Jonathan Cox, taking all the phone calls and giving you all the scores. So the kick is up, and that kick will be good by Midway. So 35-12, Midway out front.
Big E's Deli and Market is now open in Rockwood at 326 North Gateway Avenue. They have both 100% gas and gas with ethanol. They are open from 6 a.m. until 11 p.m., 7 days a week. Come by and visit the new owners of Big E's. They have all types of sandwiches in the deli, plus competitive gas prices and the coldest drinks in town. That's Big E's Market, 326 North Gateway Avenue in Rockwood.
For 30 years, Reno Sporting Goods has been a leader in supplying the highest quality equipment and apparel for sports teams throughout East Tennessee. Athletes, fans, and coaches alike rely on the knowledge and experience that only Reno's can provide. For the best in team sports, shop Reno Sporting Goods.
It's the Mulch and Moore kickoff with 5:21 left in the third quarter. And again, go by and see Gary Baisley down at Mulch and Moore. He'll have a deal for you on any of your yard needs. Lyle's kick is going to be taken at the 32-yard line by Hannibal. Hannibal looking for running room, and he's going to run around and probably
18, Jake Hannibal.
end up right there. So it'll be a Hammers 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils at their own 31-yard line. Big game for both of these teams regionally, as they both still have to play Greenback. Midway still has to play Oliver Springs. So the meat of their schedule before them. Love rolling back to throw. Looking across the middle. Man is there, just unable to hit him. He's open, just unable to complete the pass. Pretty good protection that time by the Blue Devils. Sails on Love just a little bit, and it's overthrown. Frost comes wide to the bottom of your screen. And they'll go to Copeland up the middle. Copeland will pick up a couple as Midway covers. And for the stop for Midway, Preston Garrett, who was injured earlier, so glad to see him back on the field. 3rd down and 7. Harriman sends 3 folks into the ball game. Love back to throw. Got a man open right here at the 50-yard line. Frost was wide open. Love's going to take it down the sideline to the 50 down. But did he go out of bounds? Love tucks it and goes out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. But it is a 1st down for Harriman. Frost that time was wide open at midfield. But Love turns it on and goes out of bounds. So it's a Hammers 1st down for the Blue Devils. 4:21 left, 3rd quarter, here on WYHM 103.9 FM on your dial in Rockwood, Tennessee. Love back to throw. Flag down, and again overthrows his receiver. So there's going to be probably holding at the 43-yard line for Harriman. So that'll be 10 from the spot at the 43. So it was 1st and 20. And that'll be 1st. First and about 23. Blue Devils now come out of the line with Frost spread to the bottom of your screen. This time they'll give to Copeland on a little delay, and Copeland will get it to about the 39-yard line. Midway doing a nice job. So it's going to be 2nd down.
64.
So on the stop for Midway was Kyle. 2nd and about 18. So Frost comes out wide to the bottom of your screen. Love back to throw. Brett gets it across the middle, and again unable to make the catch. That one was a catchable ball. Intended receiver that time was Clark, and that was a catchable ball for the Devils. Third down and 18. So Love comes out of the game. Harriman will have to call timeout. So with 3:21 left in the third quarter, 35-12, Midway with the lead. We'll be right back.
Really? Again? Hey, if I had automotive style suspension like the new Simplicity, plus a free floating mower deck for the best cut, I'd be all that too.
Well,
and if I had the expertise and advice of his Simplicity dealer, maybe he'd look forward to hanging out with me.
You don't have a Simplicity dealership.
Good point. Huh.
Yeah.
SL Bowman & Sons, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood.
Oliver Springs has gone final, 55-0 over Sunbright. And again, David Queener has left the building to get ready for the Friday night scoreboard show. So stay tuned. Immediately after the game, we'll be going back to the Runberry Insurance Studios to get you all of the action. Love on the sideline looks like maybe a cramp. So Frost will come in at quarterback. Blue Devils this time send 4 receivers to the bottom of your screen. Third down, 17. Frost back to throw. Frost looks, throws it out in the flat. It's caught. And they say, yes, he had a foot in bounds. So Cox comes down with the football at the 48-yard line. It'll be fourth down and about 4. So Frost puts it on the money right at the sideline. And all Mims can do is make sure that he goes out of bounds.
Greenback 42, Coalfield, nothing.
So a big fourth down play for the Blue Devils. Love still on the ground on the sidelines. Frost back to throw with time. Looking. Frost now hits it. It's incomplete. Hits the ground. And I'm not sure Frost may not have been able to pick up the first down that time by running. Had a lot of ground over there, but it's going to go over on downs to Midway. He had a man open. Man was wide open. Pass was just underthrown. So Love still on the sidelines. Let's see defensively. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we've got somebody in for Love. Burton up the middle, and Burton is going to be hit by Copeland and wrestled down for no gain. Nice defensive play by Tresden Copeland. Comes right up, makes good contact, pulls him back, and drives him back. Second down and 10 for Midway. 2:35 left here in the third quarter. Harriman trails 35-12. And Midway taking as much time as they can on the play clock, down to 8. Taylor with Burton. Taylor now looking. He pulls it down. Now he wants to run it. 45, 50, and he'll go down to the 48-yard line. So that'll bring up third down and about 6. So he pulls it down and goes, and Heron on the stop for the Blue Devils. Under 2 minutes now left here in the third quarter. For Midway, McKellen goes out wide to the right. Goldschmidt, who's played a heck of a ball game defensively, is in the slot. And to this side, bottom of your screen, you have Mims and Lyle. Back to throw. They hit Mims on a little pick play. And he'll be down at about the Harriman 46-yard line, so it'll be 4th down and 4. As Copeland comes up to make the stop. So 4th down and 4 for Midway. Coach Minton is going to send the punt team on with 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Play clock at 5. May take a penalty. And there's going to be a delay game penalty on Midway. So that will move the ball back to the Midway 49-yard line. 4th down and 9 with 39 seconds in the third quarter. Lyle will punt. Gets it away. It's an end-over-end kick that's going to be down at the Blue Devil 19-yard line. So 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Blue Devils on a Hammers 1st and 10, trailing 35-12. Frost will come back in at quarterback. I'm looking to see Love onto the bench now. So Love may have a knee problem since he's still on the bench. Doesn't look like it's the cramps. So Frost under center. Back to throw. Looks, has a man, Copeland. Copeland has the football out to about the 28-yard line, which will be enough for a first down. Where are they going to mark it? Well, they're going to say he's a little. Well, it is 1st and 10. So they are going to mark it with 15 seconds left. 2 wideouts to the right and to the left, and they give it up the middle. To the 35, to the 40, and out to the 45-yard line goes Coca. So Coca with a nice run and loses his helmet as he's down. So at the end of 3, 35-12, Midway over Harriman.
Reno Sporting Goods, your first choice for sports equipment. On the court, on the field, or in the stands, Reno's has the brand names you want. All the latest from Adidas, Under Armour, and more. From custom embroidery to screen printing, it's all about the game. For over 30 years, Reno Sporting Goods.
The Harriman Utility Board is committed to providing safe and reliable natural gas service to our customers in Harriman and Roane County through the use of safe operational procedures with trained and knowledgeable personnel. An odorant is added to natural gas and maintained to a certain level so that in the event of a gas leak, it can be easily detected. If you smell or suspect a natural gas leak, please call the Harriman Utility Board at 882-3242. We can be reached 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
So Coca comes off. He's got cramps for sure. You can always tell the way they walk with the cramps. Fixing to start fourth quarter action. Midway up 35-12. And again, stay tuned immediately following the football game for the Friday night scoreboard show. David Queener, Jonathan Cox, 5-star prep. We'll have some exciting information. I'm sure they'll talk a little bit about the Powell situation tonight as well. So give them a call and express your views. Copeland comes over to the sideline, may have an equipment problem on first down. It's a Hammers first down for the Blue Devils. Frost still in at quarterback. And now Midway wants a timeout. So Midway will take a timeout, and we will eventually get this fourth quarter started. We'll be right back.
Planning a funeral can be difficult at best, but it can be a lot easier if you work with people who care. That's Davis Funeral Home in Harriman and Wartburg. Davis Funeral Home gives attention to every detail, ensuring your loved ones will be remembered with honor and integrity. Davis Funeral Home works very hard to give you the most professional service possible. Davis Funeral Homes, Morgan Avenue in Harriman and Old Mill Road in Wartburg. Davis Funeral Homes, people who care.
So Midway has a timeout. Love still on the medical bench for the Blue Devils. Frost is in at quarterback. So we're starting the first play of the fourth quarter. Blue Devils trail 35-12. Midway's offense pretty impressive here tonight. Frost back to throw. Looking, being pressured, gets free, and now will tuck it and run. And Frost will be down as the ball comes loose, but he'll be down at about the Blue Devil 48-yard line. Second down and 6. As Frost tucks it right there, and the ball comes out as his knee hits. 103.9 FM, WIHM. Thanks for listening on the radio. Turn your radio on. Frost back in the shotgun. Rolling out, looking. Got time. He's going to throw it deep. It's into double coverage, and it's going to be picked off by Lyle. So Lyle not only can catch passes from Jason Taylor, he can also catch them on the old tip drill. So there's the catch. Flag is down. Could be holding. It is holding against Harriman. That's declined. Midway will take over on a Hammers first down, and the ball will be at their own 19-yard line. But so far tonight, it really doesn't matter where Midway gets the ball. They come out firing. They keep you defensively on your toes every single snap. So not only do the Blue Devils lose Love on offense, they lose him defensively as well. Frost playing safety now for the Blue Devils. And this time Taylor gives off to Burton, and Burton pounds his way. Ball comes loose. Blue Devils have it going the other way, and Copeland will score. But there's a flag down. So there is a flag down. Copeland alertly picked the ball up and took off with it. So let's see what the flag is. Find the referee as they are conferring. So we'll get it sorted out. Comes the referee to tell us what it is. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Harriman. So the touchdown will stand. The penalty will be marked off on the kickoff. So the PA announcer wants to know how it can be a touchdown. So the personal foul probably is a dead ball foul. So they've given the touchdown signal. But now they're saying they're marking the ball. Well, I'm confused. I'm going to wait and see what happens here. I don't know what's going on. They gave the touchdown signal. Now the White Hats coming back over. Personal foul. Harriman. You told us that. Touchdown. They just are having trouble marking the ball. So they will see the ball will be marked at the 17-yard line. So Copeland gets the touchdown for the Blue Devils on an alert play. So the extra point we coming from the 18-yard line. So Coach Tapp trying to get his extra point 18-yard play in. And the Blue Devils are going to have to call timeout. The play clock was down to 4. So the Blue Devils will take a timeout. And Coach Tapp's wanting to know, how did the 40-second clock get started and when did it get started? Anyway, the Blue Devils are charged with a timeout. They have one left. 10:53 left in the game. 35-18, Blue Devils trail. We'll be right back.
1952. That's the year Hammers opened the first store in East Tennessee. Now there are 5 stores and there's always something new. Like in Hammers' popular ladies' boutique department, you'll find the lowest price possible on new arrivals every week. Find similar deals in the men's department and the expanded rug department. Plus, special purchases always offer surprise savings. You never know what you'll find next at Hammers.
Tell you, the play clock has caused a lot of problems this year as teams try to adjust, because after the penalty, I think they reset it at 25. So a lot of times coaches aren't aware when they're starting that play clock. So it cost the Blue Devils a timeout. Back to throw. Frost is going to try to run it, and Frost will have a hard time getting to the end zone as he is thrown out of bounds by Johnston.
Roan Metals Group.
So the 2-point try is no good. Is there another flag down? I don't see a yellow hanky on the field, but the officials are gathering. So the officials gather. I'm still looking for some laundry. I don't see any at all on the field, unless the officials are standing over the top of the flag. Still don't see any on our monitor. Midway is still out on the field at the extra point attempt try area. So now let's see if the white hat will explain this one to us. He's explaining it to the players, but not to anyone else. Not sure what's going on. Glad Queener has left. Still no signal of what happened. But I never did see a flag. Wow. Okay. Anyway, it's 35-18, 10:53 left here on Channel 12, Game of the Week, and on WIHM 103.9 FM, 580 AM. So it will be a mulch and more kickoff.
Personal foul, crackback block against Blue Devils.
And the game has started to drag a little bit. Blue Devils will kick from their own 25-yard line, so Midway is going to get good field position. Kicking for the Blue Devils will be Mikael Moore. 10:53 left in the ball game. Tristan Copeland with a nice pickup of a fumble and taking it in. A kick is going to hit at the 35 and gets through the Midway return man, Lyle. Now Lyle trying to get out, and Lyle is all the way back to the 12-yard line. So what started looking like good field position gets through the legs of Lyle. And then he has to retreat to the 20, and then he retreats even more as the Blue Devils arrive. So he retreats back and is marked at the 12. Bolin on the stop for the Blue Devils. Hammers first down, 10:42 left in the ball game. Burton, the running back, they may be content to let Burton have a few carries. Burton gets out to about the 18-yard line. So Copeland making another stop defensively. 2nd down and 5 for Midway. Midway taking as much time as they can, getting the play in, play clock down to 10. So they'll try to get it off with less than 5 on the clock. And they do. And it's Burton. Burton pounds his way to the 20, out to about the 22. Be 3rd down and about 1 as he comes off the left side. So Coca on the stop, 3rd and 1 for Midway. And once again, play clock down to 20, and they'll try to milk it and get it down inside of 5. 9:26 left in the ball game. 35-18, Midway with the lead. Beautiful night here in Harriman. Burton again up the middle, crosses the 25-yard line. Flag is down. He has the first down. Looks like it may be illegal procedure against Midway as they try to communicate via radio. So the white hat says yes. You were gravelly on the radio, but I got you. Illegal procedure. So that'll bring up 3rd down and about 6. And they get a new 25-second clock, and they'll milk this one. As the clock clocks down to 8:50. So they would get it off with about 8:40 left as it goes under 5. Taylor's going to run the football. He stays in bounds, cuts it back inside, gets to the 25-yard line. He'll have a first down, and he stayed in bounds. So they'll stop the clock to move the chain, but very alertly, Taylor stays in bounds, makes a nice cut there, gets the first down, and now they will, as soon as the official winds the clock, they got a player coming off the field. So the clock is wound. 25 seconds. And once again, Midway in no hurry to snap the ball. They'll snap this one with about 8:05 left in the game. Taylor looking to throw. Throws across the middle. A man there. And it's almost intercepted. Almost intercepted. Lyle, intended receiver, Cox, there for Harriman, and had a great opportunity that time to come up with the turnover. 2nd and 10 now for Midway. They have trips out to the top of your screen. Burton this time is going to be met for a gain of about 2. And another Harriman player is down. Maccabee on the stop that time for the Blue Devils. And another Blue Devil injured. We'll be right back.
We treat you like family at RMG. Bring your junk,
cars, aluminum cans. We buy it on the spot and we pay you a lot. We treat you like family at RMG. Yeah, we treat you like family at RMG. Rome Metals Group, we treat you like family.
Rome Metals is located just off of Highway 27 between Harriman and Rockwood.
Evans Mortuary.
So 3rd down and 7 for Midway. Dylan Coca coming out again for the Blue Devils. Clock running, 18 seconds on the play clock. Midway now will have Taylor keeping it, and Taylor is going to be thrown down on a really good defensive play by Mason Coca. That'll bring up 4th down and 7, and Midway will send the punt team in with 7:17 left in the football game, leading 35-18. Hannibal goes deep for the Blue Devils. Kick is up. It's a high, spiraling, best punt of the night for Midway. Hannibal has it and fumbles the football, and the ball is loose. And who gets it? Midway says they got it. And they do. And all kinds of flags now. Might be unsportsmanlike conduct for taunting. Oh, Midway. 2 Harriman players are down. One I see is Cox. The other one may be Hannibal. So with that, we'll take a break.
Mulch & More in Midtown is your landscaping headquarters. Mulch & More offers mulch, the best topsoil in the area. All types of gravel, sand, pea gravel, either loose or in bags, creek rock, river rock, field stone, mountain mist stone, railroad cross ties, straw bales, fence posts, farm gates, and much more. Mulch & More offers backhoe and dump truck service. And Mulch & More can also demolish a house or building on your property, and they'll haul it off for you. Give Gary a call today at 865-740-5229 for Mulch & More in Midtown.
It's time to look closer to home and energize America with fuel made in America. Natural gas is a cleaner, safer, more efficient, and more affordable energy choice. ORUD is your family's comfort provider. Natural gas is the responsible choice for your family, your wallet, and the environment. Gas is a great value, but it is also the best way to cook, heat your water, and warm your home. If you want the best for less, switch your house to natural gas.
Big E's Deli and Market is now open in Rockwood at 326 North Gateway Avenue. They have both 100% gas and gas with ethanol. They are open from 6 a.m. until 11 p.m., 7 days a week. Come by and visit the new owners of Big E's. They have all types of sandwiches in the deli, plus competitive gas prices and the coldest drinks in town. That's Big E's Market, 326 North Gateway Avenue in Rockwood.
For 30 years, Reno Sporting Goods has been a leader in supplying the highest quality equipment and apparel for sports teams throughout East Tennessee. Athletes, fans, and coaches alike rely on the knowledge and experience that only Reno's can provide. For the best in team sports, shop Reno Sporting Goods.
With so many places available to shop for a new car, people are often left wondering how to choose. Why not come to the place that's been providing excellent customer satisfaction for over 45 years, Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman. We are the only dealership in Tennessee to have won the Subaru Love Promise Award for 7 years in a row. Read our online reviews and you'll see that Earl Duff Subaru is the right choice for all your automotive needs.
Available in 7 or 8 passenger models. The all-new 2019 Ascent is available now at Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman.
Make this spring all about enjoying the experience.
When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris, experience suspension.
Your local Ferris dealer is S.L. Bowman & Sons, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood. Call 865-354-0600.
The Harriman Utility Board provides electric, gas, water, and sewer services for the city of Harriman, as well as most of Roane and Morgan counties. Recent major projects include an upgrade of our 161 kilovolt electric substation. Another ongoing project is the rehabilitation of an antiquated sewer system, including an upgrade of our wastewater treatment plant. These projects will improve the quality and reliability of these services and meet state and federal requirements. For more information, visit our website at hub-tn.com or call us at 865-882-3242.
Reno Sporting Goods, your first choice for sports equipment. On the court, on the field, or in the stands, Reno's has the brand names you want. All the latest from Adidas, Under Armour, and more. From custom embroidery to screen printing, it's all about the game. For over 30 years, Reno Sporting Goods.
Planning a funeral can be difficult at best, but it can be a lot easier if you work with people who care. That's Davis Funeral Home in Harriman and Wartburg. Davis Funeral Home gives attention to every detail, ensuring your loved ones will be remembered with honor and integrity. Davis Funeral Home works very hard to give you the most professional service possible. Davis Funeral Homes, Morgan Avenue in Harriman and Old Mill Road in Wartburg. Davis Funeral Homes, people who care.
Breaker, breaker, good buddy. We've just rolled in from Georgia with a truckload of throw rugs. That was back in my truck driving days, many years ago. Rugs are still rolling in from Georgia every month, featuring Oriental and contemporary area rugs, carpet-style throw rugs, and much more. All rugs are sold at the lowest prices possible. Find your rug at Hammer Stores.
We treat you like family at RMG. Bring your junk, cars, aluminum cans. We buy it on the spot and we pay you a lot. We treat you like family at RMG. Yeah, we treat you like family at RMG. We treat you like family.
Rome Metals is located just off of Highway 27 between Harriman and Rockwood.
So, multiple flags. Here we go. Holding on Harriman. That's declined. Dead ball, personal foul, Midway. Unsportsmanlike conduct. So they'll mark that one off. And the ball will be placed at the Harriman 47-yard line. So after all of that, with 6:52 left in the game, it'll be first down. Burton across the 45 to the 47-yard line. So Maccabee on the stop, and the Midway now will snap the next ball under 6 minutes. They're going to let the clock run all the way down, the play clock. Second down and 7. Burton right now will probably be the workhorse for Midway. He gets it again, tries to find some room. He tried to punch it outside. Copeland is there for the Blue Devils. Third down and 6. Copeland, one of the bright spots for the Blue Devils here tonight. As we come up on the 5:30 mark. Midway waiting on the play to come in from the sidelines. Has the play clock now down to 5. Again, Burton fights his way across right guard. He'll be about a yard short of the first down as he gets it down to the 37-yard line. So it'll be 4th and 1 for Midway. And Midway will snap this one under 5 minutes. And I'm sure that Burton will probably be the workhorse again for Coach Minton and the Green Wave. No, this time there'll be a quarterback draw, and he'll, on second effort, he'll get the first down. Looks like they had him stopped. He gets second effort, and it looks like right there he stopped, but he keeps driving and gets the first down. So second effort on a first down for Taylor. 4:42 left in the ball game. 35-18, Midway with the lead. Big region win for the Green Wave. Good football team. A very explosive offensive football team. Burton this time tries to turn the corner, and he'll turn it to about the 33-yard line. Pickup of about 3. Coca and Copeland on the stop. Second down, let's give him 4. Second down and 6. 3:40 left in the ball game. Again, David Queener, Jonathan Cox, waiting for you in the Ron Berry Insurance Studios at BBB for the Friday night scoreboard show. Burton this time again off the left side. He gets it down to about the 31. So it'll be third down and about 4, let's say. And when they start the next play, it'll be under 3 minutes as Midway taking their time between each play. Beautiful, beautiful evening here at Walden's Ridge, Wallace Black Field. And Midway now with 10 seconds will get the play in motion. And this time Taylor will keep it around the right side. He stays in bounds and gets it to about the 28-yard line. But he wisely stayed in bounds. 4th and 2. But more importantly than the first down is the time on the clock. And this time there'll be less than 2 minutes, as Midway just continues to pound the rock. And I'm sure, once again, Burton may be called upon to pick up the first down. They overload to the bottom of your screen, and they'll go the other way. And Taylor keeps it and gets a first down. He gets it to the 25-yard line. And that probably will see there's a flag on the play. And another Harriman player cramping up a little bit. Let's see what it is. White hat says dead ball, personal foul against Harriman. So that will move the football with 1:57 left. Harriman has 1 timeout. So you figure with the 40-second clock, on a first down, and they start the clock. So Midway can take a knee after this play. Outside goes Burton. Burton to the 5. Burton will score. So no need to worry about it. 1:26 left in the ball game. And Burton kicks it outside, picks up a good block, and takes it home. So Taylor gives there. You see him seal off the outside, and Taylor takes it in. Excuse me. Burton takes it in. 41-18, the score. So Midway will go for 2. And they just take a knee. So Midway takes the knee with 1:24 left. We'll just keep it here for the kickoff with 1:24 left. And again, tell you that next Friday night we're in Clinton for the Clinton Oak Ridge, next week Clinton Oak Ridge game. And again, immediately following this game, Friday night scoreboard show with all the scores. So Campbell County beats Karnes. That pretty much eliminates Karnes from playoff contention, even though they got a game back from Powell. That helps Campbell County's cause. They get a game back from Powell. So, impressed with the Midway band tonight. Small in numbers, but loud in volume. Great job. Great job. The Harriman Rhapsody in Blue band, always good. Always good. Blessed to have good musicians in Roane County. .124 left. It's the Mulch and More kickoff. Again, give Gary a call. 740-5229. Mulch and More. Lyle's kick, squiblets, and it's caught at the 40-yard line, trying to get loose and unable to do so.